Some of you might be new to trading and some of you might be trying to find the best trading strategy that can make you tons of money. In any case, from my 6 years experience of trading Forex, I can guarantee that you only need one good trading strategy that works 70-80% of the time in order to get started in the market. So in this video, I am going to show you an easy Forex strategy that will make you at least 100 pips from every single trade that you will take. We are not going to use any trading indicator. It's gonna be a pure price action based trading strategy. Before I show you some trade examples, let us first understand how this strategy works. So first of all, we know that market never stays in one direction forever. It never just goes up and goes down. Market always moves in this kind of a market structure. It makes a move to the upside, it makes a move to the downside. It breaks the previous market structure, creates higher high, or breaks the previous market structure, creates a lower low. In any case, if you're gonna be taking the buy positions, we need a strong resistance level and market to break that strong resistance level during this big buyers movement. Now, whenever we will make the strong resistance, keep one very important thing in mind, that this resistance level, it cannot be a miniature resistance level. We need a resistance that should drop the market significantly. If we see that kind of a movement, that's from this resistance right here, market dropped significantly, then and only then we will consider this a key resistance level, and we then need market to break this resistance to the upside in case of buyer. And if we look at the sellers, then we need market to break a support level so that we can look for the sell opportunity. Now the second important thing, when these type of buyers movement or this sellers movement, when it will happen, it needs to have a lot of momentum. It's a very important thing. That is the second fundamental of the strategy. When buyers will break the previous strong resistance, they need to have a lot of momentum, a lot of strength. When the sellers will break the previous support level, then they need to have a lot of strength in the sellers movement. Now the next very important thing, in case of the uptrend, when buyers will break the previous strong resistance level and create a higher high, market should spend some time at this higher high. It means market needs to create a little range at this area at the higher high before making a pullback to retest the resistance that we have broken to create a higher high. Okay, so when the market, after creating a higher high, it starts making a pullback and it comes to the resistance, to that strong resistance area, to the high of that resistance, there needs to be a big rejection, meaning buyers need to go up with significant strength again. And when the buyers will make a significant movement to the upside, it does not necessarily have to be near to the higher high, but there has to be a lot of momentum. The last very important thing we need is to market to take out the liquidity at this rejection that we will get after retesting the resistance in case of buyers. When the market will take out the liquidity, we can then take the position, put our stop loss and our target at the higher high. And it's the same thing in case of sellers as well. If there is a big support level that actually made the move to the upside and then sellers came down with a lot of strength, broken that support level, create a lower low, and afterwards when the buyers will come up to retest their support level and they makes a rejection, a significant rejection with strength in the sellers movement, then the last thing that we're gonna need is to market to make a move to the upside to take out all the liquidity from this area, comes back in, then we can place the trade, put our stop loss above the liquidity hunt and our target either at lower low. But my recommendation is that for the safe side, we can always place the target at 1:2 risk to reward. So let's see some examples so you can understand it perfectly. Now on this chart, we can see that definitely there is a big resistance. Market made a significant move to the downside. We have a resistance here. Market retested this resistance again and again dropped with a lot of strength from the sellers. But right from here, when the buyers started to make a move to the upside, market broke the previous resistance level and ended up creating a higher high. So the two conditions have been met. We have a key resistance, a strong resistance level, and then market have broken that strong resistance level. So the third fundamental is that after we have created a higher high, let market spend some time here before making a pullback to the downside to retest this resistance. And right after we will retest this resistance, there needs to be a lot of strength from the buyers, sort of a strong rejection, and then wait for the market to take the liquidity out of all the buy positions that retail traders will place from here. Let the market first take out all the liquidity, wait for some buyers to come up again with some strength, take the buy position, put your stop loss lower than this liquidity hunt and your target at 1:2 rewards. So let's now see how the sellers are gonna come to retest this resistance. Will we get a rejection? Will there be a liquidity hunt or not? Now here we go. Market have came to retest this level and just compare the buyer strength inside this big buyers movement to the seller strength inside this pullback. We can compare the right hand side to the left hand side, and there is definitely a lot of difference. Buyers definitely seem to have a good momentum because they broke the resistance, a very strong resistance level, and immediately went up to create a higher high. While if we look at the pullback, sellers are coming down and buyers are going up. Sellers came down again. Market is retesting the resistance. If there is a rejection and buyers show some strength here, then we will just wait for the market to take out the liquidity and then we will be placing the buy trade. Here we can see that buyers made a significant move to the upside. We definitely have a rejection here exactly at the resistance that market broke to the upside. So what we need market to come down and take all the liquidity, all the stop losses that retail traders have placed lower than these buyers rejection. Whether they have taken the buy position from here, they have taken the buy position from here, but their stop losses, they are definitely lower than this rejection. So let the market sweep out all the liquidity, buyers to come up again, then we will be taking the trade. Now the sellers, they have came exactly at the resistance that market broke to the upside. But as we are only looking for a liquidity hunt, so we just need to wait until market goes lower than this rejection, the low of the rejection takes out the liquidity, then buyers to come up with a lot of strength. Okay, so far there is no liquidity sweep, so we will just wait. And here we go. Look how strong the sellers came down. As the sellers have came down, market actually went way lower than the first rejection that we have here. So what we need market to make a strong movement to the upside. That means that buyers to show up some strength. Then we will take the buy because that will be a liquidity hunt if buyers come up again with some strength and creates this movement a fake breakout. And we can definitely have an idea that sellers have taken out so many positions of all the buy trades that were placed somewhere here and their stop losses were below this rejection. So we can simply just put the trade here, place stop loss lower than this liquidity hunt and target at 1:2 rewards. Now the reason I am not targeting the high of the overall buyer's trend is because there can be sometimes a movement that market will not go up. Instead, it will start going to the opposite direction of your trade after some time. So it's always best that you only target 1:2 rewards. That's my recommendation. And if you can target 1:2 rewards, then you can literally have easily more than 70-80% winning ratio. Now if we look at the total pips from this trade, that's gonna be more than 137 pips. And believe me when I say, and market is gonna hit the take profit very easily whenever this kind of a movement will happen. We have a big resistance here. Buyers broke this resistance, create a higher high. Sellers came down to retest this resistance level. They made a rejection here. Look how strong the buyers went up. And after this rejection, sellers came down to sweep out all the liquidity, made a fake breakout here, and buyers now are ready to go up. So let's see how this trade is gonna perform. And definitely we can see it has hit our take profit and we have made more than 137 pips from this one trade that market gave the opportunity on British pound US dollar pair. Now here is the second example. There is this big resistance level right here. Look how aggressively the sellers came down. There is definitely a big sellers movement happened when market made this higher high, which is also a big resistance. Sellers started to drop when market reached at this price level. So there is definitely a big buyers movement happened right after the trade that we did on British pound US dollar. We got over 137 pips from this trade, and now buyers have made a new higher high. So now there can be a new trade opportunity, so we're gonna get rid of this and we will just wait until the market or the sellers, they will come to retest this resistance level that market just broke to the upside, wait for a good rejection and buyers to show some strength, and then wait for the liquidity sweep to happen. So as the sellers are starting now, market is spending some time right at this resistance, so we will just wait until sellers come down, retest this level, makes a rejection. And here we go. Sellers just came down to retest the resistance and it looks that we have a rejection. So I will just wait until the market comes down to take out all the liquidity, as now people are buying right after they are seeing this rejection. So we will just wait for the market to take out the liquidity, to take out the stop losses. Then and only then, after we see some strength from the buyers, we will be interested in taking the buy. So buyers definitely made a move to the upside, and afterwards market started to drop. So far market hasn't taken out the buy positions from here. So we will just wait until the market does that. And here we can see that sellers, they actually went lower than this rejection area, the low of the rejection, and we just need to wait until buyers come up again aggressively and this turns out to be a fake out, so we can take the buy. As there is definitely this liquidity sweep happened, all the stop losses that were placed just lower than this rejection at the resistance, this big resistance, it has been taken out. So we have these strong buyers and we know that the market has made a fake breakout. So let's just take the buy position from here, put the stop loss just lower than this liquidity hunt and target at 1:2 rewards, and it's gonna be again more than 100 pips from this trade as well, and this time we will be making over 125 pips if market hits the take profit. So let's see how this trade opportunity is gonna work out. And here we go, market just hit the take profit on the second opportunity that we got on British pound US dollar pair. So now I want to give you one more example, but this time instead of us looking at the British pound US dollar pair, we're gonna see how market gave us the opportunity on gold. Alright guys, so here on this chart on 15-minute time frame of gold US dollar, we can see that we have this big resistance as market dropped significantly after creating this resistance area. So we have this resistance and the buyers, they have broken this resistance, went up, and there was a lot of strength when buyers were making the move to the upside to break this resistance, and they just created a higher high. So we will just wait until the sellers inside the pullback, they will come to retest this resistance level. We will wait for a rejection, then market to make the liquidity sweep, and then we're gonna be taking the buy position. So let's see how the sellers are gonna come to this resistance line. Will there be a rejection or not? So we can see that sellers came down, then buyers showed up. Then sellers came down again, and there is definitely a rejection happened as the buyers, they have started the movement to the upside. So what's the next step? Wait until the market comes back again to takes out the liquidity, buyers to make a fake breakout, take the buy, put stops here and target at least 1:2 rewards. So here we go, we have taken out the liquidity. There is definitely the strong sellers that went lower than the low of the rejection that happened right at the big resistance. So we just need to wait until the market makes one strong movement to the upside. Then it will be a fake breakout. If we see a strong buyer's movement, then we can take the trade. And definitely, as we can see, sellers have taken out all the positions that were placed right here for the buy side with the stop losses just below the rejection. Market have taken out all that stop losses, so we can simply just put the trade here. Stop loss just lower than the liquidity sweep and target 1:2 rewards. And this 1:2 rewards trade is gonna make us more than 116 pips on the 15-minute time frame on gold. So let's see how this trade is gonna play out now. And here we go, look how strong the buyers made a move to the upside, and we even went way higher than this resistance, the higher high that market made after breaking the previous resistance right here. So you can easily make more than 100 pips a day using this easy forex strategy. You just need to follow all the steps in the same way that I taught you in this video. So I hope that you guys got some value out of this video. If you did, let me know by hitting the like button and pressing the subscribe button. If you want me to make a video of your favorite topic, let me know in the comment section. So thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Peace out.